You should watch this video if you want to get back with your ex. My name is Alexis, I'm a relationship counselor and my job is to help you get back with your ex. This is a very important video and you'll see the number of likes underneath the video will assess and demonstrate how important this video will be for you if you want to get back with your ex. Jingle.
IGetMyExBack.com. Everyone deserves a second chance.
Breakup and accountability. Perhaps you're the dumpy, and this is a shock. I've been in your shoes before. It's really hard, and if you look at studies, it could be considered as a trauma from a psychological definition. And so you're in a situation of, okay, it's a shock. I'm traumatized. I'm feeling anxious. I'm depressed. I want to know. I want to know what to do. I want to know things to say. I want to know whether I have a chance to get back with my ex. And this breakup that creates that desire to learn, that desire to know. And I just want to, first of all, congratulate you for watching this video because you are at least taking a first step for you to know more, to grow, to understand what you could be doing differently. If you want to know whether you have any chance to get back with your ex, I put together a quiz. The link is in the description of this video. A quiz to tell you your likelihood, the likelihood of you getting back with your ex. It's totally free. It takes literally 2 minutes. It assesses the situation in about 20 questions. And you get the result right away. And you know if you have any chance or not to get back with your ex. Now, the controlling element, which is fundamental, is the thing you have to understand if you want to get back with your ex. And if you want to feel better, your ex took the decision, right? They felt, for some reason, they needed to take a control of the situation. It's not working, I decide, for both of us, to end our relationship. And that makes you unsettled. That makes you, as I said, depressed, anxious. Because of this, you took away something from me. And that's something, it's extremely meaningful. It's the relationship, is what we had, is the future, it's our project, it's our kid, it's our family. And it's normal to feel anxious and depressed, right? But one way for you to feel better is to revert this by taking control. I'll explain you in a minute. I read the other day a study that has been done in a care home. And they've asked some of the tenants of this care home, so people in their 70s, 80s, not to follow rules, right? And basically there was two groups. There was the control group and the other group. And the other group is the one we'll analyze today, we learn from today. They basically told them to say, fuck off, to say no to things. To stop being complacent. And so the things they did is they sort of didn't follow the rules of the curfew. They would go out after certain hours. They would swap the furniture. They basically wouldn't listen to anything they would say. By doing that, by having this rebellious attitude, they regain that control. And when you regain control, what happens is that these guys live longer, way longer, because they felt that they had an impact on things, on their life, rather than just being on the passenger seat of their life, especially when you're an elderly person in a care home. Life is extremely depressing, right? And you're being fed, you have to follow we're going to watch TV at 2 p.m. and we're going to have dinner at 5 p.m. And those guys say like, fuck off, I want to have dinner at 7 p.m. if I want, and I'm going to have fries, and I'm going to order McDonald's, right? And so when they did that, they assessed and they measured their level of oxytocin, which is more or less the molecule of happiness, was really higher than the others. They obviously has less anxiety, and even from a physical point of view, they felt less physical pain. When you're old, there's always like the articulation, all of that, and they felt less pain on those aspects. And so there's a strong link correlation between our sense of control and happiness. It is fundamental for you to know this, and it's probably the reason why it's hard for you. It's because you've lost control. As soon as you regain just a bit, I'm not talking about regaining 100%, it's really hard to regain control right away, but you have to understand this aspect. As soon as you regain a little bit of control, you'll feel automatically less anxious. You'll feel more confident, and you're going to trigger a virtuous circle. And that's the point of this video. It's not about regaining control of everything, being the best person overnight. It's just by regaining control every single day of some aspect of your life. You feel that you've lost a lot of things. Obviously, this relationship was extremely important for you. You've lost it. And so there's so many things that you lost touch, that you lost control of. This is what we're going to do today. So 3 ways to react after a breakup. The anxious way. I'm not good enough. They rejected me. They broke up with me because I'm not the right person. I'm too fat. I'm too ugly. I'm not smart enough. You can name it. Assuming basically that your ex broke up because of who you are. Versus what you did or what happened in your life. Because that's usually what happens. It's never because of who you are. It's because of your actions. Of course, you're responsible for your actions, but those can change. When I assess in the quiz whether you have a chance to get back with your ex, it's basically assessing whether you guys had something strong. At some stage, my clients, they were married, or they have kids, have long relationships, strong, sustainable relationship. But something happened where one decided that, or thinks that they would be better off alone. And it's never about the person. It's always about the situation, right? But anxious people, they would take things for themselves. And they will have this sort of narrative, this very dangerous stories, voices in their head. I will never find anyone. I'm not good enough. I need this person in my life to be happy. The interesting thing and the positive things about that is people think that, most people who think this or have this kind of voices is because they care. They care for others, they care for others' opinion. They care, which is a quality, right? I'm going to explain you what to do afterwards, don't worry. I'm going to show you the 3 ways and then give you some tools. If you recognize yourself in this category, bear with me till the end. The second way is the secure way. That sucks. What can I learn from this? Okay? You have to understand the complexity of this decision. It came as a shock. You don't understand this right now. But you can use this situation as an opportunity to grow. That's why I love my job. It's because sometimes, most of the time, or at least my clients, rather than being, okay, this happened and I'm just going to focus on getting back with my ex, or I'm going to actually don't do anything because you don't get back with an ex, that's not the point. And an ex is an ex, right? That's what people think. And so I'm going to continue my life. No, this is a signal. This is a sign that, okay, wake up. There's something I need to address. There's something I need to fix. There's something that I brought from childhood that never really addressed, that I sort of put the dust underneath the carpet and I haven't done anything. Now is the time for me to work on things. And probably the driver is that I want to prove my ex how wrong they are. And we discussed that at the end. And so this is what you have to aim for. This growth opportunity, this growth mindset. And this is why it's important to find the right person to help you on that journey. Whether it's me, whether it's someone local in your city, whether it's another coach, I don't care. But it's very important for you to get to that secure space if you're anxious. Now, the other way to react to a breakup is avoidance. I'm better off alone. While anxious, they take the blame. Avoidant will deny any responsibility. That's in their nature. I'm better off, I can self-soothe myself for them. The reason it didn't work is because of you. And that's why it's feeding your anxious side, if you're anxious. That's why it's so hard, because they make you understand, even though they don't tell you directly, they make you feel understand that it's because of you. And this is where relationship recovery then can be disappointing. Because sometimes with avoidance who consistently display this attitude, who are not willing to do the work and feel more secure, they will always have this narrative that I am better off alone, and they will go from relationship to relationship and relationship. Because if you can always find shortcomings, annoying things in a partner, always, right? And so they will have this rationale to confirm this idea. It takes two. It takes two to be in a relationship. In a relationship, it takes two to break up. This breakup is the result of something not working out, right? You guys were in love before, as we discussed. It's important for you to really be sure about that, because if it's just a one-sided relationship, everything that I told in this video is useless. But if you were in love, madly in love, it was a mutual relationship. You guys are the same people, right? The guy, if you think about you guys on the altar or when you got married, you are the same people. Now, you've done things, you said things, but you are fundamentally the DNA. If I look inside, you are the same people. And when people say, yeah, but we change, it's just the life that makes us change. The conditions, the environment, right? And you fail to realize that your partner was going in a direction or was explaining things to you, and you fail to realize this. Your responsibility right now is to find strength to grow from this experience. As we discussed, it is draining emotionally. It makes you, really anxious, depressed, and therefore it's really hard to find that motivation. Hopefully, by the end of this video, you'll feel a little bit more motivated to take action, right? And to use this as an opportunity. Sometimes I see my clients is like they're in denial or stubborn. They don't want to hear, they don't want to listen. This is what needs to happen if that's the case. If you feel like my ex is so stubborn, he or she will never change her mind. Everything you do from now on, I am putting the work. I am learning. I have learned to love myself. I am better now than before my breakup. All of these are I statements. I'm not talking about your ex, right? I'm talking about you. Your obsession is not on your ex, your obsession is about these things. Putting the work, learning, becoming a better person. Of course, something was broken, something didn't work out. Your responsibility is to really make sure that you fix those things. Bring yourself to a better place. And if your ex don't see it, this is what will happen. This is what I want you to visualize. Too bad for your ex. They are the ones missing. They are the ones missing on the diamond of the person who've done the work. If they can't see it, if what you had is not enough for them to really move their ass, to really understand that you are providing a solution. You are the ones coming with solution rather than problems. If they fail to see that, it becomes their problem. They are failing to seize an opportunity to be happy again with you. And that becomes their problem and not yours. Right now, you feel that you have a problem. It needs to change. It needs to change in a way that it becomes their problem, not being with you. Reverse the roles. Remember, it's all about what you do. It's all about I statements. Be obsessed about that, and you'll see. Things will be better because you'll feel less anxious, you'll feel less depressed. And when your ex will see you, they'll see a difference. And if they don't react, if they don't have this wake-up call, it's too bad for them. I hope this video boosted your energy and motivated you. I would suggest that you pause this video, you try to reflect on this, take some actions, some sort of plan. If you want to get in touch with me, there's a link also in the description to book a free call. And also, if you like this video, don't forget to click on the like button. I always forget to say this. Take care, bye bye.
For a long time, get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer.